thought about VCC, which is the week-long summer program that Boykin does with the children, our version of Vacation Bible School. And the amazing, boisterous energy from the children and from the adults, just coming in and learning and connecting with each other and having a lot of fun. And I don't know how Boykin pulls it off, but she does it every year, and it's an amazing, amazing program. My husband, Don, and our 2 kids moved here 3 years ago from Long Island, and I'm a cradle Episcopalian, and Don found his way to the Episcopal Church when we started dating. And so we knew, that we needed to find a church home. That's really important to us. And we visited here the first Sunday, and we just fell in love right away. We walked in and we were totally blown away by the friendliness of everyone who was here, and of course the beautiful sanctuary, the liturgy, the preaching. It was a time of transition for Chapel of the Cross. It was right before Elizabeth Marie had been called, but she hadn't arrived yet. And just everyone had almost a palpable sense of excitement and hope for the future. And we just knew that this church was definitely going places, and we wanted to be here. Don and I were both raised from early childhood to believe in tithing. It was something that our parents took very seriously and instilled in us that, when we got our dollar allowance, we gave a dime to the church. And so it's something that's always just naturally come to us. And here, it just seems like our gift is supporting so many wonderful ministries that we feel really good about giving of our money, as well as the time and the ways that we participate in the life of the church. But stewardship is something that we just find is really important. Right now, I have to say it's the music program that Joe Cosby is leading up. It's growing kind of exponentially, and we actually don't even know where everyone's going to sit because so many children have joined the choir, and adults too. And it's just, there's just such a real forward momentum and energy with the choirs right now. My 6-year-old just joined the novices, and they had their first rehearsal last Wednesday. And he came out and he was just like, it was great. And he told me all about it. And then my little 3-year-old was like, I wish I could be in choir. And I had to say, you have to wait till next year. But I think right now that's something that's just so on fire. And who knows where. We'll just have to build a choir loft, I suppose. I don't know where we're all going to sit.
My name is Jennie Robinson. I have been involved with Chapel of the Cross for a little over a year. But how I came here is the interesting part of my story. I lived in the mountains of North Carolina for many, many years. I was a church organist and choir director for 30 years up there, and was also involved with the sacred music group at ASU. And this young organ student came, and his name was Joseph Cosby. And we became friends. And in the meantime, I retired and moved down here and had not found a church home for over 5 years when I heard that Joe was coming here. So he told me it was my turn to sing in his choir because he sang in my choir. And so I was here the very first Sunday, and God said to me, welcome home.
It has been a real privilege to hang out with those guys, where it's a group of people where inclusion and acceptance is really the default setting, and authenticity is the currency there. And so it's been, for me, really exciting to see folks where that's the case, and also it makes me kind of hopeful and excited about the future, both here and beyond. I grew up in a family where that was kind of expected, and it's kind of part of my past as well. So I think about my dad a lot when my wife and I are having that conversation, and my parents, how they gave. And I just kind of think about that bit of responsibility. I mean, there's a lot of excitement too with everything that's happening here, but I also, as kind of cliche and boring as it sounds, have a real sense of obligation as well.
My name is Kay Mann. I have probably a favorite memory of being a member of this church. The first time I saw my grandchildren participating in the church, one in the junior choir, another as an acolyte, and watching him grow so tall, Seamus and Claire.